video in reference to my locks. I know been showing you guys here and there, how my locks are progressing. I did a video back in, I think it was September or August, from when I first had put my lock extensions in. They were like a ginger color, and I was expressing and explaining how I did the lock extensions. So, as you can see, um, this is the color of my locks now. Just shining my light on it. Um, this is the color of my locks now. I dyed them with Adore, uh, Crimson, and Intense Red. I can leave the colors that I use down below. As you can see, my roots are still dark because I did not bleach my roots this time. I kind of like the way it looked after I dyed them, and how the roots and everything, kind of like went with the style. I After I washed my hair and everything like that, I sprayed my hair down with this, which is one of my favorites. It is Hair Growth Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In Growth Mist. This stuff is really, really good. It's plant-based, and it has aloe vera, rose water, and shea oil. Rose water is something that I swear by in my locks. Like, the rose water just makes it, just feel so good, smells so fresh, very nourishing. Excuse me, very nourishing. So I do use this, and if I don't, and I also have, like, this is like a toner, right? But it's for your face. But I miss this in my hair also because it has charcoal in it, and it's, pH balancing. And this is by Advanced Clinicals. This rose water. It's a toner. I use it on my face too, but sometimes I spray a little bit of it in my scalp. Um, I also use this, which I think I have showed this before, as a scalp cleaner. Okay. A cleaning rinse. So I use this. This stuff is very good. You do not need a lot, but if you just want to clean your scalp, this is very good. And as you can see, I paid $6.99 for it at my local beauty supply store. But this stuff by African Pride is super, super good for your locks or your braids. It has black castor oil, micellar water, coconut oil, and peppermint oil. No frizz, no suds. Cleanse, removes, builds up, and soothes scalp during braided styles and underweaves. Growth protection. This stuff is really good. I've had it for a while. I don't use it that often, but this stuff is excellent. It just makes your scalp feel so good and so clean. Um, yeah. So as for my retwist, this was my first retwist. And I think I did an okay job. It's been uh 3 days. While my hair was kind of damp, I did use this Joey gel, and I just twisted my hair like this, with it. I put a little bit on my fingers. I dabbed my finger in it, and I just kind of like went this way, like this, like this. I kind of like did this and brought my thumb back. So like this, and bring my thumb back, right? And then twist. And then I took one of these clips and I kind of like clipped it down. And then I did the same thing, but this one kind of like twisted, and boom. And I kind of like connect them. I know a lot of people, when they are, you know, doing their hair, they kind of do these twists, which kind of helps the hair stay. And I want to do this because I want to try and see how it looks with the with how it comes out, because the outcome is usually really nice. My daughter has dreads, and her hair looks really really cute after she takes it out of the twist. But yeah, my retwist stayed nice. I really have no complaints. It stayed nice. My hair was woofing for a while. I think in some of my last videos you could see where my hair was kind of like woofing. As far as how my hair is doing, and this is like my third or fourth time washing it, first time dyeing it, it's doing really well. Like, any parts that I feel is like soft or it's a possibility that I could snap, I just take my crochet hook and I go in. And this is how I make my locks last, my lock extensions last. You guys know that when I showed you in the beginning, these were the wrapped lock extensions that some people had problems with. You know what I mean? What I did was I let my locks age, and then I would just do maintenance on them with the crochet hook. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. I guess this was like the easy way for me to do. You know what I'm saying? But I figured like when I would go in with the crochet needle, that would help them to age quicker. And this is my result. As I said, these are the wrapped lock extensions. I was able to really make it work for me. As you can see, I have one here that's kind of light. You see where it's like thin right here, and it looks like it kind of slid down. So what I'm gonna do, and this is what I consider maintenance on my locks, going through each one and seeing, you know, what I could do to improve some things that could be potential problems, is I go in with my crochet hook to kind of like bring the lock together. And I might can't show you exactly. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Is what I'm kind of like bringing the hair, like kind of like, you know, pulling it through to make it strong in that area where it was weak. See what I'm saying? Hopefully the camera is catching this, but this is my lock maintenance. And what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll reinforce up here. And, you know, eventually it'll, you know, maintenance here and there. Because right here is where it's for the whole. Thank you. And right here, You guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. But I'm kind of like, let me get rid of that fence part. Feel me? And here you go. So yeah, that so that's how I do the maintenance on my locks. I still am struggling with the thin edges. You know, that's trial and error. I've been using, look at that. So I have been using the hair fertilizer, which is this right here. The virgin hair fertilizer. I haven't put it in a while. Um, it's very strong. Like I had some hair coming in, but it's coming in really, really slow. So I'm grateful for these locks because it allows me to like leave my edges alone. I'm self-conscious about the bald spot I have here, but and I have here, but this is coming back. But it's taking its time also. But I will say that this style allows me to be confident because I don't have to mess with my hair a lot. That's one. I can leave it alone and let it grow. Two, um, if I want to style it, I could still, it's enough for me to cover. You know what I'm saying? If I want to like pin it and do like a rolled style, I might can't like do what I really want to do, but I believe it'll come in. I have faith that that hair will come in, but I know, I can do like a half up, half down type thingy. Um, Different styles that I see people do, I can do and stuff like that. So, you know, but right now I'm just good with it like this. Like I'm really I'm liking it. I'm liking the size. For some people this is large, but it's whatever your preference is. To me, I think this is a pretty decent size. I'm hoping by this time 2020, what are we in 2022? So by this time 2023, I'm hoping that at least I have some edges, I have something to work with. I'm going to play around with some things and see what happens. It's just very sensitive over there, you know, and so the goal for me is to not put tension on it because tension is what caused this, and it's probably like that spot there is probably damaged. I know, but I'm hopefully with these locks it'll help me. I wish I would have did this a long time ago when my edges were stronger and they weren't mutilated from me doing micros growing up. For the micro era where everybody's wearing micros, but we didn't realize how damaging it was to take those little strands of hair and braid on them. Then, I used to do my own hair, so I used to want my hair to look like how the Africans did it. So I really started doing that, not even paying attention to looking at the Africans' hair and seeing that their hairline started like back here, a lot of them women, because of the damage to their hair. So I wish we were more educated, but again, I'm loving my locks. It's carefree. I'm really, really feeling it. I don't have to get up and worry about my hair or anything like that, which I think is so freaking cool. Like I just get up and go. I put my bonnet on in the nighttime and I get up and go. I get up and go. I love it. So again, this color was done with Adore. crimson and intense red. I used 2 bottles of crimson and 1 bottle of intense red because I really wanted to saturate it. The pieces that are really light is because these were the pieces in my hair that were blonde, and the other ones are the pieces in my hair that was color number 33. So yeah, and I think I do have the original color blonde. This is the color blonde hair for the locks that I had used, where I dyed those colors. So it was previous this color and it got light. And again, this is some excellent, excellent hair. Do you see the curls in this hair? This hair, I love this hair. Even if you wanted to leave your hair out, like I love this freaking hair. If you wanted to leave, like, the ends out, you see this curl? This is like so bomb, like amazing. Freaking amazing. Yeah, so anyway, that is the conclusion of this video. I'm going to include a picture of the hair that I used in case you guys didn't go back and see the other videos that I made. But the name of the hair is 24K and it's Afro. It's 100% human hair, as you can see, because I was able to dye it. But it's 100% human hair, Afro, dread, kinky bulk, or something like that. But it's not your average bulk hair, and it's very hard to find. I believe you have to go on eBay, so I'll try to attach the link, but you definitely have to go like on eBay because it's very hard to find it in any of the stores. Okay, I had to go to my hair store when I lived back in Dover, and they happened to have the last of it, and I actually bought all that they had because I had been planning to do locks and lock my hair for a very, very, very long time. But the hair is by 24K Afro Kinky Bunk, 100% human hair. And when I tell you that hair is bomb, this hair is so bomb. Like, it's bomb. I didn't have no itching. I didn't have no irritations, nothing. And this hair proved to reign supreme because, again, when I started it, you see what color it was. It was ginger and some pieces were blonde. And I washed it multiple times. I washed it multiple times. It had to be like 3, 4 times. Dyed it a couple of times, washed it a couple of times, and this hair has done fine. And remember, as I started this, when I first started it, I did the wrapped permanent locks. And then when I noticed that, they weren't as sturdy as I wanted them to be, I was able to go in with my crochet hook and kind of like give it that sturdiness, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted it to be able to handle if I wanted to do styling, if I wanted to dye it, if I wanted to wash it. I needed my locks to be able to withstand that. So yeah, and my hair is locked in here because of course I had started with a braid and then wrap. So you know my hair is locked in here. And a lot of people ask me, like, do I plan on cutting it? Yes, when these locks, when my hair gets like down here as it goes, I'm going to be clipping, clipping, clipping until it's completely mine. And I'm going to cut it until it gets, you know what I'm saying? That long length. What I did do was I did cut some of them because locks aren't really all even. That's not, you know what I'm saying? For some people it is, but if we want to be for real, that's not how locks are. This is one that I had made. I didn't realize how short it was going to be, if you could see this, but I kind of liked the way it looked, and I kind of liked the way it was locked in. And I was just like, no locks are the same. To me, that's what just gives it that realness. So, listen, don't be afraid to lock your hair. Don't worry about what people have to say about your lock journey. Oh, because of extensions, you cheated. Whatever works for you. Okay, I'm just gonna say that whatever works for you. It is you. I've seen some people lock their hair with synthetic hair. I prefer the human because, as you can see, I can dye it and it's light, and you understand what I'm saying. So it makes me feel better because I know if I want to change the color, I can. Like, I can dye this black, I can dye this blue, I can dye it green, whichever. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you now, I love it. I am in love. I don't regret what I did. Um, and also with locks, it's permanent, yes, but you can comb locks out. You can. Because I even did one and I clipped it and combed it completely out. Yes. So, just know when you know somebody says they're permanent, yes, they're permanent, but there's always a way to get them out. So, don't forget that either. All right, guys. So, that's it. That is the conclusion of my lock update. I hope you guys like the color. If not, I mean, it really don't matter because I'm in love with the color. And if you have any ideas about what I can do about this spot, this bald spot on the side of my head, please share different things that you would recommend, that how I could get some rapid growth in that area or something like that, because I'm not going to cut my locks because of it. I'm going to keep going. I had did a short haircut before, and I had my sides like gelled down and I had hair right here, but listen, I don't care what nobody say, a short haircut is still high maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day.